Okay. Now that's one of the stuff. The next one will be this one. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. No act of kindness. And these are some of the stuff that you have to think about. That here one of the sayings say that if I could help somebody along this life journey, then my life living will not be in vain. We only have one person. And so, no act of kindness, say, no matter how small it is wasted. And then another one is say, you do good to others, others will do good to you. Or treat others the way that you would like to be treated. So when the time comes, we have a client, patient client, or customer service, and so on and so forth. So you serve somebody good. Then when it's time for the person to serve you, they will serve you good. See? And so do good and good will follow you. Yes, that's another one. Now this one say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. You hear that one? Yeah, these just some little stuff you could share with your friends, your family members, like I say, especially when they're going through some little troubles or trials in their life. And troubles and trials don't last always. That's another one. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Right? And so those are some of the stuff you could take up to. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Isn't that nice? And so those are some of the stuff you could think about. Now, let's try this one. A habit will take you further than a desire. Yeah, people say practice make perfect, or perfect practice make perfect. See, you could desire to do something, but if it's your habit, eventually you will achieve that. So a habit is more powerful than a desire. If you could see how that works. You see, some people say, you're just standing there and ain't doing nothing. And the person say, don't just stand there, do something. You see how that works, that, yeah. Men who do not decide their future, well, they will decide. Men who do not decide their future, they decide their habit. So your habit will decide your future. Or you could even put it another way too. Some of the decisions you make and act on them will determine your future, or the choices you make. See? So there's all sorts of ways you could fix it, and there are all sorts of ways you could say it. And in this life, we have all kind of things being said to us, or things being done to us, that cause us to say some things, or to even act a certain way. Yeah, and sometimes people say, your action is unbecoming of you. But in some cases, it's because what the person said, or what the person did to you, causes you to react, or to say something as well, right? Now, that go both ways as well. You have what you call spiritually thinking and carnally thinking. You see? Cause and effect, action, reaction. And remember now, there's no right way to do something wrong. So, if it ain't right, then it's wrong. But do it right, you do it once. Right? So those are some the tips you could think with. And so, and another thing I could give you think about it too, time is very precious. Yes. And so is your energy. You see? Don't allow no boy to waste your time. And don't waste your energy neither. Because Your time mightn't run out on you, eh? But your energy will. You see? So as precious as time is, and time is very precious, because you only get the same amount of time to do the same amount of things, eh? But you also only have the same amount of energy as well. And so your time though will outlast your energy. In most cases, maybe not in all cases, they might come out to be even in some cases, but in most cases, or most of the time, your time outlasts your energy, eh? Okay, and so you have to think about it as well. And so that's one of them. Yeah, and so these are just a few little stuff, like I said, I want you to think about. And I'll still give you one more here. You will have enemies. Now, think what this is now. Sometimes, not in all cases, like I sometimes I teach it like this. Everything got two sides, or the coin got two sides. And so what would work for you could also work against you. Okay? Fire will cook your food, but it'll also burn your house down. Right? A seatbelt could save your life. A seatbelt will also trap you in the car and cause you death. Right? So these are some of the stuff. Now, there is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. that's like that's actually right too. But even with that, you get criticized, eh? And so they say there's a way to avoid criticism, but like I say, the coin get two sides. So you be like one of the monkeys. They say you see nothing, you hear nothing, you know nothing. So nobody got nothing to ask you, or nobody nothing to say to you, or you ain't got nothing to say, because you ain't see nothing, you ain't hear nothing, you ain't know nothing. But you can also get criticized for that too. So, but the only way to avoid criticism is to do nothing, say nothing, and to be nothing. And nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Yeah, so that's another little hint for you again, eh? Okay.